kind of old.
Sorry, what were you guys saying?
When you look at Tolkano and you see those Guild Wars Guru GVG Championship Series, when are those going to get removed?
I don't know. Well, I'll probably have to bring it up. I think this is something that we'll have to do manually, since it was a special edition. I'll make a note of that to bring it up next week when we get in.
One of the good matches in the first. Let's see.
Hi guys, well, welcome to the mAT monthly tournament. It seems a little redundant, mAT monthly tournament. Anyway, I'm Hates. I'm here again to stream for you guys.
Joined the channel.
I got with me one of my longtime streaming partners, Jack, first time streamer in No Monk, and a special guest from ANET, Robert G here. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Yeah, alright, I guess I'm going to be talking a lot then. Alright, so, what are you guys' thoughts so far in the Swiss? So far, we were hoping for less dervishes this monthly. We saw a skill update come out, trying to limit them. What are your impressions so far, Jackal?
It was like I watched the first round of the Swiss, and it kind of seemed like teams were trying things in the first couple rounds, like trying to do warriors, and they gave up after a few rounds because it just didn't work. So we might see a lot of dervishes still, which is really sad.
No, like you played in the Swiss rounds for America.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was playing for FA, and at the beginning they were testing out warriors, but it didn't work out too well, and then they just went back to dervs and started winning. So you might just see a bunch of dervs.
Is that kind of the meta that's in there, just the 3 dervish ranger necro?
Yeah, we faced 3 dervs like twice. I think we faced one team that ran warriors.
And who was playing for America?
I don't know who's gonna play for them in the singles, since I'm not there. But it's people from Man Bear Pig from a while ago, and I think they got silver last month, and it was their first silver, so congrats on them getting it twice.
Congrats to you for carrying them, no long. Good job, man.
Just kind of looking at the maps for the single limbs, it's Solitude, Imperial, Jaden, and Warrior. And that's kind of unfortunate because those are all pretty 8v8 maps. Especially like the final 2 with Jaden Warriors are like really good triple dervish map. So it's gonna even encourage that more.
I'd agree with Warriors being a really good dervish map, especially with footmen, because you can just kind of ball them up and just blow them up really fast. So it's definitely probably one of the better dervish maps. I think Jade, though, you can still skirmish that map decently well without going dervish. I mean, I'm not saying that we're going to see that, but I'm just saying you can.
I've seen a couple teams try and run the like Illusion of Pain guy down like across the porters at the bottom, but a lot of time what ends up happening is they just die. Like they'll just get run through in main team while they get like stalemated at the bottom. Which, I mean, says that you can't do it, but I think a lot of teams or the teams at least would be willing to do it have been discouraged from it, which is kind of sad. I mean, you may see teams try and like run a like 2 LA Mesmer Spike as well on those maps, because it's another good build for those maps. But people
Hexes
love their
is always
dervishes.
popular on J. Do you think there's a good hex build out there that people could whip out?
We faced honor hexes in the Swiss. It worked really well. You might see it on Jade.
Can you explain what honor hexes are to people?
Oh, honor hexes is it's a usually you have 2 frontline, any melee class. And you have a ranger, a mesmer, which a domination mesmer, and have a backfire and other shutdown skills, and a necro with linger and curse to prevent party healing, since it decreases health gain from heals and offers degen. It's basically a balanced hex build that you can do multiple things with, and it's not just committed 8v8.
I remember running that when I was with Barcode. I think it was in October. And people were running auto hexes then. We had a lot of success with it. I see that build has been around for a long time. I see some old school builds still able to kick strong. As we wait for the first match to come up. Go ahead, Tom. Sorry.
I was just gonna ask, like, it was what, the Guru Cup, and we've seen it like once or twice the last couple of months, where like that Omega like 5 Hexer team, does that work anymore? Or has that been nerfed?
I'm not sure. I know we
I
saw
haven't seen it been played
Nomuk's
since then.
team try it in the Guru Cup.
Oh my gosh. Nightmares.
Didn't
I
work
mean,
out for them too well.
theoretically, I mean, it should have worked. But we had some bad play from some people, and this didn't work out.
But none of those skills have been touched in the recent updates, right? I mean,
Yeah,
so
right, so I mean,
you could bring that out skill for skill, what you guys had run, and say the execution was better. I guess it's still viable. I don't know if that's pretty American build though.
yeah.
Well,
We might
that's
see
still
Jake on
playing.
it. Yeah. Yeah, what? My bad.
And didn't Lag run that? Like, isn't that how they won their gold?
That's true.
So,
Are they
like, I
in
don't
this?
think.
I guess they are.
Yeah, like I haven't seen either of them run it, or like really anybody run that recently. But if that's still an option, like it could be a kind of hey surprise build and catch people with dervishes off guard.
And you see that pretty often in MAT. It's a good time to bring out a surprise build, one that might have some flaws, but you rely on the surprise factor and the fact that you believe the other team won't be ready for it, and try to sneak a win out. I was going to say, before the matches come up, what are your predictions on who do you think is going to win? You got a quick prediction for us, Jackal, of who you think is going to win this MAT?
I'll go with Dirt. I want Dirt to win. That's ironic, but they haven't got one yet, and they deserve one.
Oh man,
They're cool
for
people.
that forfeit gold. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
What about you, Noah?
You got one, no?
I wouldn't be surprised if Cake won, but I kind of also want Dirt to win now that Jackal brings it up, just because they deserve it. They've been playing for a while.
Oh. Do you have one hates? Do you have a pick?
I'm going to go with over 9,000 watt. I'm going to go American.
Okay. Which match are we going to go into first?
First we need to get to G-Top together. Go to the international district. Also, Angra, request of turning the audio up on the stream, if you need to close it real quick to do that.
I'm gonna just try to turn up my computer volume, and if that doesn't work, just let me know again.
Alright.
My checkbox is filled. I'm ready to go to G-Top.
Robert, what character are you on so I can guess you and you can be in our party for moving to G-Top?
I'll shoot you the name. Give me a sec.
Alright, we guessed it. Oh, you don't have a guild, Robert. You want to join ours?
This account I use for handing out capes every month, so it can't actually be in a guild.
Yeah, and we already have a gold trim, so no need to request for one.
Where did he go?
He disappeared from us, Robert.
His guest is gone.
I'm back in International D1 of GTOB.
What happened to his guest? Is Ingra playing?
Alright, we'll travel over there. Is the stream back up? Oh, I could probably just look at that myself. And it is. Awesome.
It's like a 4-second delay. It's nice with the timers and everything.
Oh, what happened to his guest? Re-guesting.
Alright, good, you are here. Alright, so, Robert, as our special guest for this monthly, you want to pick our first match for us?
Alright, let's try the, how about over 9,000 versus Catharsis? My mouse happened to be over that one.
I agree. I love to see Americans in MATs.
Yeah, it's a good
Always like
choice.
to split around, make stuff happen. Alright, so everybody join that match in 3, 2, 1. Solitude is such a good skirmish map. Hopefully we'll be able to see a great match here. Looks like Catharsis is running a 2 dervish front line with a Ranger, Necro, Ellie. I'm gonna see what attunement this dude puts up. Alright. Cannot tell yet.
I
Touch
think
Ellie.
this
I
might
imagine
be...
Fire Ellie, though.
Yeah, Ranger Necro Fire Ellie. We saw this a while ago, back when it was just like Triple Warrior was the popular build.
Oh yeah, we used to run this a lot back in OG, and it's a very good 8v8 pressure build, and you can keep up with the heal beast from the Fire Ellie. I don't know how it's gonna work versus this player.
Yeah, Cake, or What, is running a big time split build. They have Skittles on an Assassin, already going out the back. They have Stevo on Warrior, double Ellie midline with a Mesmer. I believe that's an Illusion of Pain guy. And then 2 Monk Assassins and a Ritualist Assassin. Last month we saw a lot of play out of those return monks, really getting a lot of work. Let's see what this Monk Dervish is running. I imagine it's the weakness skill.
It's refreshing to see more than just Monk Warriors nowadays, too. I know that we had a lot of those back when the Triple Warrior meta was pretty common.
Yeah, it seems that the common way to deal with a dervish is if you can just teleport away from him once he cripples you, and that's kind of your better kiting tool. Already here at the back we have 2 Fire Ellies burning each other on the magic carpet, along with Skittles in the middle looking like he wants to make a play, but he's being chased by an Avatar of Lissa dervish. Interesting. Are both of them Avatar of Lissa?
They are.
Yeah, they're both Lissa. It's interesting.
What do you guys think about that?
It's the first time I've seen Avatar of Lissa since a month ago.
My only thought is that they're using it for the interrupt skill from Dervish, but I haven't seen it yet.
Have you guys
We
been
do see
seeing
a
lot of
heavier split up.
Balthazar this monthly? An early footman kill by Dread Dream. That's gonna... Both monks were there. That's interesting how he was able to get through it. Immediately going on the
Yeah,
other
I've actually only seen Balthazar, and Divine Nine's running SOD. It's interesting. It's shielded deflection instead of the normal restore condition prop bar.
That improves their skirmish play, but really hurts them in
Yeah.
any kind of sustained fight, right?
Yeah, definitely. With the low condition removal, it could add